The biggest Fortnite update of this Marvel Absolute Doom season has dropped. And not only this update is awesome gameplay wise or a lovely LTM, or Clumbo, murder him.
I have to go now.
But also, this update storyline, oh my god, this update storyline, oh my god, it's so good! From new storyline quests and voice lines to go through, to teasers behind Dr. Doom growing as big as the Titan under the ground, to this new game mode actually being part of the Fortnite storyline, especially these stones we collect within it, to a whole new comic animation for the story, then Iron Man's arrival and him fighting Doom, fully explaining everything on that side too. This update is just filled with so much storyline. Everywhere you look there, you look there, it's just filled with lore. So let's talk about it. Beginning with Dr. Doom vs Iron Man himself. Tony has been a huge part of this game's story since Chapter 2 Season 4. He even had a whole story arc with the Foundation. Armor Bros! I miss them so much. As the current Iron Man with us is confirmed to be the same one thanks to his description talking about the battle bus he built. Iron Man was teased by a fan club of his to return to Fortnite. That was done by a communication device there talking directly to him. It's revealed how Iron Man took a long time to arrive in this fight because he was preparing to give us lots of his own technology to use in this fight. From the Stark rifles, then the flying jets that the flying mechanics of it is like better than any other Marvel game ever. Like look at the Avengers garbage trash piece of shit and then look at, oh my god, to even his pulsars and weapon kit. He teleports himself onto the island using the smaller rift beacons, which he will actually create way bigger ones really soon. Then building these landing pods all over the island, making it so every time a weapon artillery pod of his is ready, it gets rifted into the map then landing right on these things. And inside of them you can see the very device he used in Chapter 2 Season 4 to wear his own armor. But this time they help suit up anyone from Hope's army that goes inside of them. As if you remember, a couple of weeks ago Doom directly made fun of Iron Man in the story quest. So there is a big rivalry between Doom and Iron Man in this season, one which so far he's helping a lot with it. We were constantly losing fights until Iron Man himself joined us with his Mark 45 suit. And now because of it we have fully captured Doom's little town. Fortnite even made a whole comic-like trailer showing off how much Iron Man helped us capture this place, which is just so cool. This trailer also shows moments from the story quest of us fighting Mysterio, the villain who got defeated, but I predict him to return as his undead form in the Halloween event. Then also moments from this week's story which is all about Iron Man. Then even the story quest of the next week which is all about fighting Emma Frost. So the cinematic starts off by showing Hope just spraying graffiti on the Doom statue, just like she did in game in the last week, as that pieces of Doom, bringing not himself but a Doombot from his castle to arrive at this town. Right there we see Iron Man, Peel and others coming to help Hope protect her from the Doombot. As we watch War Machine, Iron Man and all of us trying to take down the Doombot and fully take over this town. Which in the middle of that we finally get to see how Mysterio got defeated. No, it was not done by us or Hope, but it was done by War Machine. Thank god we got saved from another like Kado Force moment. You suck. You suck so much, imagine dying like that, you suck. While Mysterio gets shot, he breaks the room which Gwenpool was playing Fortnite in it. She did some help at the start of the season, and all she has been doing since then is just playing Fortnite. Get her some grass. She needs it. The Doombot sees Mysterio being defeated by War Machine, causing him to stomp on the enemies and getting aggressive. As from here we shift into next week's storyline quest. Wolverine Pully attacks Emma Frost and Emma getting a crazy kick on him. As in the middle of this fight, Gwenpool manages to get a punch right into her face. Probably because of how Emma Frost locked her up in the week 1 of the story. Then the rest of the trailer from here shows off the story of the new game mode, the Day of Doom. This is not just a random limited time mode. It's a full-on story moment we get to experience and play together. Kind of like how the Imposters LTM was a moment from the storyline we got to play through. This shows how Doom is finally done building his massive army, created by normal soldiers with chips in their brain to be controlled, and then the best supers of all time being chosen in game, then turned into Doombots if they accept it. Those same Doombots are the ones we get to see in this LTM. So yeah, you don't become Doom himself here. Doom is not even on the island yet. yet. While Doom, who's still working on his Pandora's box suit, watches us fight in this LTM, doing that thanks to the massive black tower of his. The story behind this game mode is that yes, Doom's armor was made out of Pandora's box in the last update, but the part of it where it allows him to control Pandora's magic is not added in yet. Do you remember the digging sites on the map where Doom was searching for something? Well, those same digging sites allowed him to summon 6 artifacts into the map. These are arcane stones which come from the Greek gods. They're built with 6 runes which allow his host to fully control Pandora's magic and to not let you get corrupted by it. So the entire team is Doom sending his soldiers and Doombots to search for these 6 arcane stones, collect them and bring them to his castle. Once the 6 stones are collected, he will forge them right into his Pandora's box armor, and then it's all finished. The armor will be fully ready and he can use the magic of the gods again, without being hurt or corrupted by it. As Hope's army and the Avengers in this fight are trying their best to stop Doom's army from collecting these stones, while Iron Man by far has been the biggest help in this fight. But you can even sense this in game. The Avengers team are so much weaker than Doom's army. They're getting crushed every single battle and it's not even close. And that's actually lore accurate. Hope is not wrong to be horrified of Doom, because just like the first battle they lost and so many Marvel characters died in it, even Magneto. Then the second battle they lost, which was Doom breaking Hope's Rift Weekends. This is the third fight that we will be losing. The ending of this game mode's outcome will be Dr. Doom's army successfully breaking the Avengers, as all of the 6 arcane stones will be collected. The Pandora's armor will finally be fully finished, meaning that Doom will become the strongest being ever. Before we talk about the new story regarding why Dr. Doom has built himself the new armor, and how the new armor will allow him to become this massive, what you see there, that's gonna be in game, connecting him to even a new Titan skin which just got released. Yeah, not the original Titan, we just got another one. But let's talk about the Iron Man storyline quest for now, and also the fighting Emma Frost quest after it. The story quests this week have a big focus on Iron Man's arrival and the equipment he brings to help us in this fight. So let's hear what Jones, who has lots of experience with Iron Man, wants to say about it.
I'm getting a nice strong signal from those rift recalibrators up here.
Yeah, Tony has given me a little gift to help us take Emma Frost down.
Hey, Tony's back. Now, in my experience, Stark Tech is very good at taking down scary megalomaniacs. And his support might help Hope accept she's the hero the prophecy foretold her to be. Sometimes all you need to build a little confidence is a big thumbs up from Iron Man himself. That's why that poster is on my bunk wall. And no other reason.
Jones is in love with Iron Man. This guy is so gay for men with cool iron-like armors. The first one was the Foundation he was simping on, and now him. Give my man 7 suit already before he goes after War Machine. Apparently lots of these new Iron Man technologies will be given to Hope to support her in the next fight against Emma Frost. A battle which before it happens, Jones says something wholesome to Hope.
Can I be vulnerable with you for a sec?
Please don't.
When the society took Peely, I couldn't focus on anything but vengeance. Watching you choose justice and do the right thing over and over again, it helped me find my way back to who I really am.
Let me guess, a charismatic mentor with wisdom beyond his years?
Exactly! You get me! See? This is why we make such a great team!
I want to iron out a few contingencies.
Aww, I remember ironing out my first contingencies. They grow up so fast. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Jones.
This is wholesome, way too wholesome. The way Jones got so excited. I love this so much. Iron Man now begins creating some tech to weaken Emma Frost's powers, those being her psychic influence thanks to her telepathic powers. Once we do weaken the powers of her, the attack towards Emma Frost begins. And as seen in the trailer, thanks to Gwen Paul, it does seem like we managed to beat her. But then something horrible happens. Listen for yourself.
Come in!
I know, Emma's mad, we're working on it.
No, the rift beacons picked up a hostile signal. A really, really big hostile signal. And it's getting closer.
Doom? No, we're not ready. It's too soon.
We are ready. You are ready. First things first, let's neutralize Emma. Then we can deal with the big guy.
The new rift beacons which Iron Man creates are getting signals of someone coming to the island. Someone who is said to be giant-sized, really, really big. No, that is not connected to the Galactus, and no, that is also not the new Titan we're getting or the old one. But that's actually Dr. Doom himself. After we're done fighting Emma Frost in the next week, it seems that Doom finally comes back to the island, which also that would be after this game mode story finishes. So he has forged all of the 6 stones into his armor, and that's exactly being why he's really big, as Jones said. Don't forget how Pandora's box magic is a Greek god's thing, and it was contained by the eternal timeless Titan. That means that these golden magics 100% can give Doom the power to change his size just like the Greek gods. So when Doom arrives in the next update with his new suit, he will not be the size of us using his skin, nor the size of the Doombot in the game. He's gonna be this huge. I don't know how they're gonna do that in the next updates, but oh my god, that's insane. Maybe because of his insane size, finally we might get to see the other 2 titans coming outside of the ground and actually getting awakened. That would be so cool, I hope so. But Hope and Jones were not expecting Doom to reveal himself so early, and not as powerful as he has gotten either. So the ending of the story quest is all about how Hope still doesn't believe in herself whatsoever. She doesn't feel like she can defeat Doom. Let's hear it out from herself.
Hope, I need a second. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't. You're panicking. Excellent. Excellent. I'm losing it. Right when everyone needs me to keep it together. Heroes of prophecies past love to paint themselves as stoic beacons of justice. But they're not. They scream. They cry. On rare occasions, they destroy a nearby bucket. You know why? Because they care about getting it right. What I care about doesn't matter if Doom crushes me. Oh, he could crush you like a tiny little bug, absolutely. But your relentlessness, your burning passion to fight, even in the face of peril, that is why they follow you, Hope. That is why you are a hero. So do whatever you have to do. Scream, cry, use the bucket. But you must try. Because if you try, you might win.
Hope wants to be brave, she wants to be justice. She wants to help us and do the right thing. But she can't really ignore the obvious. See the massive size of Doom, how extremely powerful he has grown and how he could just crush her like a bug. She's panicking hard right now and wishing that she had powers for this fight. Oracle then says how all heroes of justice who were prophesied also panic just like her. Because she needs to do her best. She can cry all she wants. She can be mad at her skill issue and smack Jones in the face. But she needs to keep going, cause if she does, she might win. But wait a second, hold on, wait, Oracle, wait right there. You told us that Hope will win. The prophecy was that she will defeat Doom. Now you're suddenly out of nowhere saying that she might win? Not win, might win. That kinda makes me feel like she was lying to us. Remember how I brought up things that Jones said about Oracle? How we cannot trust her. I really think that Oracle is for sure lying to us. She's not trying to make us lose against Doom, no. But I think that Hope is not fully the one who will win this war for us. Hope's justice and her trying to do the right thing is what brought all of us together in this fight. And that might have been why Oracle said that she will win this fight for us. But now rather than saying she will, the future foreteller saying that might instead of will, that's really sus. I think even Oracle doesn't fully know the future at the moment, or she's not telling the whole thing to us. And something horrible might happen to Hope really soon. Hope is not gonna come out of this battle all happy like victory, woohoo! She will be hurt badly. And if people's theories of Jones something bad happening to him does come out right, that might be Jones trying to save Hope from the horrible future Oracle has put her into. Therefore either dying or being badly hurt. Hopefully he's just gonna feel some pain and that's it. But that might not happen and Hope might genuinely get sacrificed in this fight for saving us, making Jones feel betrayed by Oracle. But now on to something extremely important. How could Hope ever fight against a man who is stronger than even gods? There is no way that she can do anything against him. Except don't forget, Hope is a children of the gods, just like the other society members. Her grandparents are Greek gods, and her clothing design has teased how she's directly connected to Aphrodite, Zeus's daughter. Hope has some kind of powers, but just like Aphrodite, they're not strength powers or diamond or flame powers. Hers are directly connected to Pandora's box. And don't forget last season's story. The box was talking to Hope and wanting her to gain its powers before Doom does. Hope was even told by the future to gain this magic. Doom changed her future, he stole it from her. So what if our victory against Doom is Hope stealing and taking Pandora's powers away from Doom, making her finally not feel feel weak or powerless in this fight, and that's slowly starting to corrupt her and make her grow evil. Pandora's box is right there. Hope senses what's happening to her and the magic consuming her, so she locks herself up inside of Pandora's box to save all of us. That being the great sacrifice she needs to pay for this victory, and maybe why Oracle never tells her the full future. Oracle might be scared of what Jones does if he finds out, but what I'm saying right now isn't coming out of nowhere. It is even teased by the new Greek Titan being released soon, Polis. This Titan represents the doom of humanity. He is a very chaotic and destructive one. The Titan could very well be teasing our own doom future coming up, something horrible happening soon. That being teased even more by this back bling, the runes of temptation, and the mark of challenge to come. The challenge to come, I believe that directly is a challenge that Hope needs to go through, and temptation is exactly what Hope is experiencing right now. What did she say last season when the box began talking to her?
Best case, it destroys you. Best case.
And worst case, it falls into the wrong hands. The box wants to be found. I can feel it, and if I can feel it, there are others.
But she did let it happen because of Jones, and Doom took over the magic, and we're seeing the consequences of that right now. Hope has been tempted to gain the box's powers for herself. She feels weak, and she really wants to be as powerful as all the people around her. The challenge this Titan is talking about is how Hope must not open the box, but she's extremely tempted to. And I believe that in the end of this season she will steal Doom's Pandora's magic for herself, finally losing to the temptation. She's basically Pandora herself, the girl who was extremely tempted into opening the box and seeing what's inside of it. Hope wants to have a taste of that power, and that will save us from Doom but completely ruin her life forever. And maybe the Titan is finally realizing now, because Hope is gonna use her Pandora's magic and control this Titan and the new one to go after Doom. So Oracle's prophecy becomes true. Hope does defeat Doom, but at the cost of her own life, since the magic is growing her evil, causing her to lock herself up in the box. That is the story we will probably go through in the end of this season. But before that, there is even more things that Doom has to do right now, and after that he will fight Hope. A new Ghost Rider will arrive in the next update, being Bifrost himself, and there is a big reason for that. If you know Ghost Rider's lore, he's basically a person who sold his soul to the devil himself, Mephisto, through that gaining the flames of judgment and going around finding evil, horrible people in the world, looking into their souls, and if they're evil people, their souls burn into Mephisto's hell. That means that yup, Bifrost will soon sell his soul to Mephisto, becoming the Ghost Rider because of it. But that's not the important part. A Ghost Rider means that Mephisto will arrive in Fortnite. And as I was the first person ever, the Professor lore, predicting Mephisto coming to Fortnite before the season even started, you can actually see Mephisto behind Ghost Rider. He's not only coming really soon, but also he will take over Hades' underworld for the moment. But why Mephisto and how? Well, Mephisto took over the soul of Doom's mother and is making her suffer in his domain. That has made Doom to every year fight him and try his best to save his mother's soul. Of course, now that Doom has evolved into a god himself, he's more ready than ever before to fight Mephisto, doing that for saving his mother, who he built a memorial of on the island. This entire dark lava tower was built mainly for opening gates to hell itself and bringing Mephisto through it onto the island. The tower with lots of hell related things on it, especially 7 runes representing the 7 hell lords of Marvel, one of those being Mephisto himself. Doom is arriving on the island in the next update because his armor is finally ready. He has grown his size as big as the sleeping titan under the map, and once here he will open the gates to hell, fighting Mephisto and saving his mother, which all of that will be the Halloween event of this season. Then after, Doom goes to fight Hope for the ending of this season. But if you just learned about Mephisto or Doom's interaction with him, or Dr. Doom's dead mother and all of his history playing a part in Fortnite lore, I actually have explained all of that, Mephisto, his mother and everything, in this video right here. Not just that, the entire history of Dr. Doom, everything you need to know about him, it's right here. Go watch right now, or I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna smack you.